It is the line project of Saudi Arabia which is called as future Neom city. The world will see such a mega project for the first time in the coming years. Not only the biggest project but also the road will be the most expensive construction project in the world. In this project built at a cost of $500 billion to 500-meter high skyscraper are being built parallel to each other, which will speed up to 170 kilometers in the Saudi desert as a surprise. It is like building 4,500 copies of New York's One World Trade Center and lining them up in rows. So the Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman dreams of building Saudi Arabia into an advanced inner city of the future. A city where 90 million people can live inside a glass mouth. But is it possible or not? What are its advantages over organic cities? And what is the harm? Is Saudi Arabia raising everything to save its declining economy? And if for some reason this rule project fails, then what will Saudi have? Neom is the name of a project in Saudi Arabia that will be called the most unique city of its intention. It will start from the Gulf of Aqaba in the west of Saudi Arabia and extend in the form of a line for 170 kilometers to the east of Saudi Arabia. When Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman made this announcement in 2021, it was said that the project would probably not start again. But now if we look at the satellite image, its work has actually started. A huge construction line is indeed visible at the exact location mentioned, where the length of the line will extend to 170 kilometers. At the same time, its width is only 200 meters. That is, its width is usually equal to one block of a society. The height of the road is planned to be 500 meters. To 500-meter high skyscraper will be towed over a distance of 170 kilometers. It is twice as tall as Mumbai's Imperial Tower or Karachi's Bihar Icon. So now you guess yourself the height of the line and its length. How big this mega structure will be. At 830 meters tall, Burj Khalifa may not be the tallest as it faces the sky, but it is certainly the tallest skyscraper in the world. According to the Saudi Prince plan, 9 million people will be able to live in this city. If the area of the city is calculated along this whole line, then the length is 170 kilometers and the width is 200 meters or 0.2 kilometers. Then it becomes only 34 square kilometer and 90 lakh people will live in these 34 square kilometers. In short, there will be 2 lakh 64,705 people in 1 square kilometer. If we take the example of Tokyo, the largest city in the world, then there are 6,380 people living in 1 square kilometer, which is only 2.4% of the Neom. Here it is proof that the Neom is an optimizer project where more people can live on less land than other cities. That is, the work that was supposed to be done in the city of 500 to 600 square kilometer is completely in only 34 square kilometers. There is no doubt that this plan of the Saudi prince is very positive. At the rate at which the world's population is growing as the Neom only P-plan city will be able to complete in the future, because in this more people will able to live with fewer resources than organic cities. They can be made quickly and very cheaply. This type of cities are called linear city because the Neom are a plain linear cities, so it has many advantages since resources are abundant in normal cities. In a linear city, because everything is plain, there are no laws regarding resource, which also reduce operation cost. You can infer from this that the population of Mexico is also equal to the population suggested by the Neom. But if you add all the routes including the main routes, route and expressway of Mexico City, it can be seen that a total of more than 3 lakh kilometers of routes have been built here. If this route network is built at one piece, it will circumnavigate the globe 7.5 times. In comparison, a standard route network of the same population would have only 170 km. In this line of Neom, a gender level has been established at the top of the city where no vehicles will play. But if all the routes including Mexico City's main routes, streets and expressway are added, the total number here would be much higher. More than 3 lakh kilometers of routes have been constructed. Rules in this line city, the plains layer is placed at the top where no vehicles will play. The second level is named as the service level where vehicles will also play, and the shops will also be on this level and will have 30 spines. Levels that will have a fully artificial intelligence high-speed train network. Anyone visiting anywhere within 170 km of the entire route will take an elevator to the spine level and would attain to their destination. This high-speed train will be able to cover the entire 170 km in just 20 minutes. When traveling in a metropolis, we spend these 20 minutes at traffic signals. So now the question arises that if linear city has so many advantages, why other projects like Neom are not being developed anywhere else in the world? The reality is that the concept of linear city is quite old and has been implemented, but it does not work as it should. A planned line city was built in a district of Madrid in the 19th century. It was named Shibabariki. Its width was 400 meters, twice the standard, and it was planned to be 50 kilometers long, but only 5 kilometers were built. The idea was to make it longer by adding more sector over time. If you look at the ground situation, you will be surprised to know that today Madrid does not have such a line city. Hard to find. This is the 5 kilometer line. Today is decaying and is pre-wheeling city completely hide east. And in fact, this is what is happening. If you look anywhere in the world, cities or settlements always grow organically. People come and settle in a place according to their needs, and then after that point the city continues to expand. Before leaving for shift, we check the distance to our office, school or university. One selects a location in the city according to one's convenience and moves there. However, this option is not available in linear cities. Rather, everyone has to stay in the same pattern, and because they are long, the distance between people also increase a lot. The same things happen in Madrid line city.